Hi, guys. Happy But While Live Saturday. Welcome to the show. I am a stand in for the gentleman who will be joining us shortly, hopefully. But I hope that you guys are having an amazing Saturday. I'm going to give everybody a couple of minutes to come on in the room. My Saturday has been well. Sorry, I'm writing, which is why I'm looking down and making noise. 1 second. Yeah, I think that's good. Um, yep. How are you guys? When you come in, be sure to say hello so that I can say hello back to you. hmm Hey, Michelle. Thank you. I was in here talking to myself. It was getting a little weird. How are you? Happy Saturday. I'm standing in for D'Angelo, and I'm waiting on Dwayne and maybe a Sean. You should always be the host. No, thank you. I will stick to being a stand-in. I'm so ashy. Oh my gosh, I'm taking after my husband. How's your weekend going so far? It has been enjoyable, I hope. I'm good. How are you? I am good, thank you. I cannot complain. Sitting here trying to get my potty mouth planner's life together. I ain't gonna do like D'Angelo and make y'all look at my ass the whole show. So we're gonna get some moisturizer. Pretty good. Pretty good. It smells so good. I got this strawberry lemon hand cream from Trader Joe's. It's good stuff. I mean, if you like smelling sweet, because it legit smells like strawberry lemonades. Hey Rachel. Did I say lemonades? Strawberry lemonade. Happy Saturday. The guys should be on shortly. I'm just a stand in until they get here. But while we're waiting on them, Rachel, let me update you on the garden. So we went ahead and pulled our pepper because it just wasn't doing anything anymore. And yes, it does smell really good. Yes, boo to them. We went ahead and pulled the pepper because it wasn't growing anymore, and we tried it. Now, granted, it was a Hungarian paprika pepper, so it wasn't meant to like be snacked on. It wasn't good, but we did try it. And our tomato, we pulled one of our tomatoes because I had read or seen in a video or whatever that once they start blushing, that they're not going to grow anymore. So we did let it ripen on the vine, but then we pulled it. But it was literally like this, like it was probably like thumb tip big. Like it wasn't big at all. All my stuff, the growth was just stunted. But I showed D'Angelo, was it ripe and fresh? It was ripe. It was fresh. It was a mini tomato, and we split it. And the other ones on that same vine or plant are they're now blushing too. They're changing colors. So we'll pull them. But I mean they were like dimes, or it was like dime sized. So, but we did have that yesterday. And then I dug up my potatoes. There's a gardening group here in the area, the Decatur Food Gardeners. And so I asked them, I was like, I planted my potatoes June 9th, and they're not, no, June 20th, and they're not doing anything yet. Any tips, ideas, whatever. And so somebody was like, just dig it, just gently move the dirt away and see if you see anything happening. So I did that yesterday, and two of the potatoes, I assumed they were rotten. I know I had heard about root rot or whatever, but the potato, it was Matt's something. So their name Matt was at the beginning, but it was a cherry tomato. So it was supposed to be small, but I didn't think it was supposed to be that small. But two of the potatoes were smushed. They were mushy. So I threw those out. And like I said, I assumed they had rotted in the ground, but they didn't look rotten. Like the flesh was still nice and brown, like how it's supposed to be. The inside was nice and white. Like it literally looked like a smushed baked potato. So I was really confused by that, but I went ahead and threw it out. But then I found one that had actually grown some roots. And so I was excited about that. So I covered it back. Actually, I probably can show you. So I covered that one back up with dirt and I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna see what it does. Um, let's see. Yeah, so can you see that? So it's one root there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm swiping the wrong way. It's one root there that you can clearly see, and then there's another one right here that's not as, obvious. But yeah. So I found some potato roots. I covered them back up. Hopefully they do something. But I told D'Angelo, I think, hey Raz, I'm just standing in for the guys, so we're talking gardening until everybody get here. Yes, this is my first time ever gardening. D'Angelo was laughing at me yesterday when I was pulling the dirt back in the potatoes. Because he was like, Piatra Stotts out here with your hands in the dirt. I never thought I'd see the day. Because I went out there with the little shovel thing, but it was taking too much with a shovel, so I just stuck my hand in it. But then I thought I felt a bug crawling on me, so I freaked out. So yeah, so this has never been my life. But I'm excited to be doing it. But I did tell D'Angelo, I think I'm trying to give the beans and the okra a little more time because they're acting like they want to do something. But I'm really kind of ready to pull all of it out, amend my soil, and start again because I think the tomatoes have blight. And I just feel like I need to start fresh. We don't need them. We can just talk about gardening. I just harvested some eggplants to fry with some chicken tonight. That's awesome. Isn't it relaxing? It is cool until the bugs come. The bugs are my nemesis. Because as much as I don't like dirt and heat and sweat, I don't like bugs even more. So I spanked my okra and it started growing. It's trying, like it is definitely trying to do something. It's like I said, I don't know. A lot of people like I said, the local gardening group here, a lot of people are saying it's the heat, and so plants are just struggling. So that might be it. And it could also just be that we don't really know what we're doing. So I don't know. But hopefully it comes together. But Rachel and Raz, how's you guys' weekend going? Michelle told me about hers so far. I wish I had known I was going to be by myself. I would at least came up with something to talk about. Are you in the group? Wait, it was a tip I learned in the Black Girls Garden group. I don't think so. I'm in I think it's called like Green Thumb Gang. Like I said, I'm in a couple of local groups here. I don't think I'm in Black Girls Garden, but I will look that up though. Not too bad. I actually took the day off today. Awesome. I didn't realize you worked on the weekends, Rachel. I thought you did Monday through Friday. It's okay, just relaxing. Awesome. I applied for a job today. I'm just gonna update y'all on everything because again, ain't nobody here. So D'Angelo and I had, kind of given ourselves a monetary marker of when I would go back to work, and we had kind of hit that point. And so I had been looking at things, but nothing really tickled my fancy. But today we had gone to get some food, and I saw a new school that they are building in my area. And it's a K-8, it's a project-based learning school, which is very similar to the school that I was at before I left, so my last job. And it just sounded really exciting. I love the fact that it was predominantly Black and stuff, so I applied for it today. So I'm excited about that. Fingers crossed it comes through. Even though I didn't want to go back into a school right now with COVID and kids just being as yucky as they are, but hopefully all will be well. Yep. That's all I got. Rad said, "Do you have bugs in the soil? I tried to grow something in a pot years ago and it had bugs in it. I got creeped out, threw it away." So funny. So we've seen earthworms, which I've heard are a good thing. We've seen a frog, which I heard was a good thing. I have seen some ants, not a ton of them, and I don't see them currently. But at one point, I did see some ants in the soil. I know that that's a thing with aphids and other bugs, but I don't see the ants anymore. And I've seen like gnats and flies and stuff, but and not like a lot of them. Like, because I know that's a thing. Like, your soil is too wet, and you can have gnats and they lay eggs and all that kind of stuff. But none of that. Well, my mama calling me. Hold on, y'all. Hey, I'm on the show. I'm gonna call you back. Okay, bye. Sorry. Uh, thank you. Rachel, yeah, and Brad. So going back to the bug question, so that's the thing. Like earthworms, they're supposed to be really good for the soil and stuff. And I actually want to get some to put in my soil, but I think if I was to actually scoop up a worm, especially with my bare hands, I would die, like literally die. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Rachel, may I join the group because I want to start a small garden? Yeah, P, I'm proud of you, praying for you on the job search. Thank you. Ants. I draw the line at ants. That is one of the few bugs I can't stand. Yes. So, no, that was my mama. So, ants, there's a little, like, teeny tiny bug called an aphid that like green leafy vegetables. And apparently, aphids excrete like a sweet nectar that ants like. So, ants and aphids work together. Ants take aphids up to the plant, and then as the aphids are feeding, the ants feed off the nectar of the aphids. It's the whole thing apparently. So yeah, so ants are not a good thing because generally that means you have aphids too, but I didn't see any aphids, and I don't have any green leafy vegetables right now. No, Kayla actually has COVID right now. She's okay. She thought she just was feeling kind of sickly. They just came back from a cruise. What, they got back last weekend? And so she started feeling like she had a cold. But then her aunt and her aunt and uncle and cousin, they all tested positive for COVID. She tested, it was originally negative, but then she tested again and it came back positive. So yeah, poor baby is fighting off COVID. Okay, Rachel, I will definitely join the group. And then ladybugs eat the aphids. See, I didn't know that part. I know that you want the red ladybugs and not the yellow ladybugs because the yellow ones are Japanese cucumber beetles or something like that, and they eat your stuff. It's a lot. D'Angelo jokes about it all the time. He was like, I know when our grandparents was gardening and stuff, they didn't know about none of this stuff. When I was telling them about blight, and I thought tomatoes had blight. He was like, this don't make no sense. You put some shit in the dirt and he let it grow. But it is a lot. A lot. Thank you guys. Like I say, I texted her earlier to see how she was feeling, and she said she was feeling better today than she was yesterday. So I think she might be on the other end of it because her aunt and uncle that tested positive before she did. I actually just got off the phone with Brandy, and she said that they've tested negative now. So hopefully, in a couple of days, she'll be good. It's a whole horror show. The ants are massaging nectar out the aphids' butts. Okay. And then the ladybugs are ripping their heads off. My goodness. This is a lot for food. Especially when you get in dime-sized tomatoes. It is a lot. Woo, but it's going to get better, though. Thank you. Yeah, the only thing not the only thing, I don't want to run into any of the bugs, but those tomato hornworms, if y'all have never seen it, again, just, I don't know where the stuff comes from, but it's a tomato hornworm and it's a caterpillar that's like as long and as thick as your finger and green, and it has teeth that you can see. And then they have some when they get infected with what is it, wasp eggs or some shit. It just all looks like shit out of a scary movie. I don't want none of them problems. But it's so fun though. It's something, Rachel. I don't know if I've gotten to fun yet, just because of not producing much. So it hasn't really been all that fun yet. But I'm not giving up though. My grandmother had a garden, and I remember her vegetables were always so good, especially her tomatoes. Yes, I get them in my back garden because I don't rotate my crops in my back garden. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna get better. I'm confident that it will get better. It's just figuring stuff out. Oh, here's Mr. Arrington. Hello, Dwayne.
Good evening. What's going on?
Not much. How are you, sir?
I can't complain. I told everybody my government name. Now people gonna be after me, knocking at my doors, looking me up on Black Planet in MySpace.
Brother, you have put all your stuff on the internet. When you and Michelle was talking about the name Tedrick, you had your whole ID on here. I don't know if you don't remember that or not.
Yeah,
So
but
are
they ain't know my last name, so all they had was a first and a middle. So
you?
it wouldn't have been able to find me.
Gotcha. My bad. Y'all forget that I said anything.
Yeah, erase
Uh,
that from my memory banks.
if you rotate your crops, you don't get as many pests like hornworms. My grandmother had a garden, and I don't remember none of this. Right. Dwayne, Michelle said, "Do you have a garden?"
I have a secret garden.
Okay.
Secret garden.
It's all on social media platforms, right, Rachel? See, Michelle said she already knew your whole name because it's been on here.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to get convenient amnesia and forget me. Everyone that knows me needs to forget me. I'm going off the grid.
Okay. You're gonna be like this couple that I watch. I watch their gardening content, but they are mostly, well, they're in a newer house now, but they were mostly off grid. The only thing they used was electricity, and they were pooping in a bucket. I was like, oh, okay. And they did that for 5 years. It was a
But
little,
taking a dump in a bucket?
yeah, because they didn't have water, so they pooped in the bucket.
And then they
And then
what, like buried it outside or whatever?
yeah, they were composting it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't know you could compost human waste, but yeah,
Anyways, really?
apparently. I had no idea. I thought it was just animals.
Yeah. So
Yeah. But how's your
yeah.
weekend going so far?
Uh well, uh like I said yesterday, I went to the store and I didn't get shot at. So it was
That's
all
the
right.
highlight. Okay.
It's a highlight now. It's
Yep.
a highlight of your life. You go somewhere and you make it back home. That seems to
Gotta
be
say some little things.
yeah, definitely the little things that you gotta be appreciative of.
Yeah.
So when you wake up and thank your maker, whomever it may be, you know,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be Allah or Jehovah or Vashanti or you know Booga Booga, or whoever you know, just
We got you. Mm-hmm.
yeah, just thank him, whoever your maker is. Or if you don't believe in your maker, just thank yourself.
Take somebody.
Yeah.
Michelle
You
said, was
Albert
there an
Einstein.
expectation? Michelle said, was there an expectation that you would be shot at?
Nowadays, yes, it's expectations that I'll go somewhere and probably won't make it back the way things are going. Um, who knows what place will be the next mass shooting or whatever. So it seems to be, unfortunately, it seems to be starting to get numbing and commonplace now.
That's
It,
very good.
it's just as devastating as it is commonplace, it seems. So yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
true that.
But I thank Allah that I uh, I woke up today and I'm safe so far.
Yeah,
So
true that.
oh. Allah, he will provide and he will keep you safe.
Yep. Are you just trying to mess with Michelle? You're not even
Yeah,
moving.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All praise to Allah. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Well, anywho, we were just catching up, talking about gardening and whatnot. I was telling the ladies I didn't actually have a topic because I didn't think D'Angelo would be this late. But
Well,
he is.
gardening is a good topic. It's a good topic.
Yeah.
Have you been sharing like your results on Wine and Design podcast that comes on Sunday at 6 p.m.?
I have not. No, I suck at social media. I'm trying to get better, but no, I haven't shared anything. But I was just telling the ladies yesterday, D'Angelo and I had one of our very tiny tomatoes and our pepper that we were growing.
Are y'all growing tomatoes and peppers for Chinese food that got a little corns and stuff?
We weren't intending to, but that's kind of where we are.
Right.
Like our tomato was literally about the size of a dime, but we cut it in half and we ate it.
You ration it out.
Yes, each one we only had one each one, and we wanted to try it, so we had to split it.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all making vegetables for Chinese dishes, for Asian dishes and stuff.
yeah. It's gonna come along though, and it's gonna flourish.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. I really think y'all should explore the backyard, but I know it's a jungle back there. It's an absolute jungle.
Yeah.
So, uh,
And even like we've talked about it. Like I've even talked about the front yard and maybe putting some raised beds in the front yard. Because even though we have an HOA, like we don't really participate in it, and you ain't gonna tell me what to do on my property anyway. But whatever, that's another story. But it's just the bugs. It's the bugs. I just don't know if I'm ready for anything bigger than what I got right now.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah. That is something kind of different having the your garden in the front of the yard. Where everybody can see it, like passing by.
yeah,
So that is a little unusual. But
yeah.
yeah, people like like stealing y'all stuff.
I've thought about that too. Like
Yeah,
that could definitely be a thing. I thought about them stealing it with the stuff we got out there now, but luckily we haven't had any issues.
yeah, yeah. Well, wait till you get it really going and
Yeah,
like start flourishing and like some real results start coming in. People are
hmm
gonna be talking about like picking your stuff when y'all ain't there and stuff, and just like if you had like a yard full of like pecan trees or peach trees or
yeah,
whatever, people, that's gonna be crazy.
yeah. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but we'll see. Hey, sugar, are you almost home? Oh, Rachel said she gardens in her front and her back.
Yeah, yeah, okay,
Mostly in the front because we get more sun. Right. And that's why I want to do it in the front because we don't get so closer to the house, we don't get much sun at all because of how the trees come up behind us. But if I go closer to the street, we can get good sun. But then, like I said, I think closer to the street, you're more so inviting people to come in and take your stuff. So I don't know. We'll see.
and plus like the elements of the street, like people riding by, like if it's raining or something, they splashing on that dirty
Yeah,
water and getting
true.
and stuff from the street, man. So it's good when you got it, but
Yeah.
it is a little unusual.
That means you just left D'Angelo and stop texting and driving.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Well, like Rachel, like your neighborhood. I mean, what's your neighborhood like?
Whose neighborhood? Ours?
No, Rachel, let's explain.
Oh, Rachel, you want to tell us about your makeup? I know a lady Rachel sent me who gardens near her. Their houses are set up more like it's not like neighborhood ish. It doesn't seem. Am I right, Rachel, or am I wrong? That it's not like a neighborhood. It's just individual houses. For the
Okay,
lady, the Be Better Gardener or whatever that you sent me.
okay.
Let's
Yeah, I was
see.
wondering because like I was thinking like a really really heavily packed residential neighborhood. I,
Mm-hmm.
I it'll seem like I don't. I mean, it doesn't seem ideal to me. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you know. I mean, every situation is different though.
Yeah. So see, like this is the lady. Like I say, I know she's gardening in Chicago too, but this is just her backyard. I don't know if she shows the front on here.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, yeah, she has an amazing setup.
Yeah. Definitely, definitely. But you can't do something like that in the front. I don't think.
Nah, I couldn't be that extensive in the front.
Yeah, 'cause he's got like specially made, specially made stuff. Like the containers and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, she has like actual structures she's built.
Yeah.
Rachel said she's gonna send me a picture to share. Okay, and Rachel said her guard is gate. I mean, her yard is gated, and
Okay.
they're in individual houses. My house is gated.
Yeah, that makes a difference too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like in a real densely packed residential neighborhood, like if you was in like Philadelphia or something, like
Mm-hmm.
but the houses was stacked like this, like this, like this. You
Yeah.
know, not like that, but not in the front yard.
Yeah, my mother, she actually has some side yard that I think would be good for it. And originally she told me I could put my garden over there, but then she reneged and she said no. So
Does your mother garden or is she in?
no, I was just gonna use her house for my gardening purposes.
Oh, okay. Did you share the spoils with her?
Right, that's what I told her. Get you some fresh vegetables. So this
Yeah.
is Rachel's garden.
Okay, that's the front or the back. It looks like the.
Hold on, let me try to move this light over so it's not a glare. It's still glaring, but hold on. I think she's sending me more pictures. Hold on.
It looks like the back. I mean,
Okay, she said this is part of her front yard right here. You ain't even looking, Dwayne.
no, I'm looking at the screen too.
Gotcha. So she said that's part of her front yard.
Okay, but see that looked like just like a regular front yard too. You know what I'm saying with
Mhm.
bushes and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I guess so. When I was thinking about the front yard, I was definitely thinking about doing beds. But if you just did all pots, that could be a thing.
Yeah,
And maybe make it look decorative. So do
yeah,
like a bunch of flower pots.
yeah. Like you could put them like on the walkway and have them
Mhm.
like yeah. It's a bunch of stuff. It is a few things you could probably do like that.
Yeah. That gave me an idea, Rachel.
Yeah,
Both pics are from the front yard, but those are tomato plants mixed in with the rose bushes. Okay.
yeah, and definitely like have maybe have some plants that produce like flowers too.
Yeah.
Besides the vegetable also.
Yeah. Which is also good for the garden too because it brings in pollinators.
Yeah, it's time for the pollinator.
But anyway, anything interesting happened in the news this week?
If it did, I don't know. I don't watch the news. Um, I I'd rather just be ignorant.
Gotcha.
Like kind of like how they did it in Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like he like when he tried to get, when they was gonna put him back in the race, he's like, man, I just want to be ignorant. I don't want them shit. Just let me go about in bliss,
Yeah.
ignorance.
Yeah, I definitely rather not know most things. D'Angelo tells me stuff sometimes. I'm like, I don't even want to know.
Right. So I just go about in my own little world, just think everything hunky dory.
Gotcha.
Keep that stuff over there. You know?
Ivanka Trump died.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the
Uh,
wife before Melania or whatever her name is. Melina.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
she was like 73 or 74 or something like that. She was in her 70s rather. So
Okay. Is Trump that old? Is he in his 70s?
yeah, Trump's got some age on him.
Okay.
I think he's in his either late 60s or early 70s.
Okay.
I think Biden's like 93 though. Yeah.
He looks it, but that man is not that old.
And he didn't look like that during the Obama presidency for some reason.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
He looked normal. Now he looked like he fucking, I don't know, like he done aged like 20 years or something. It's like white do crack. So, but yeah, somebody else passed away too. Um, I cannot think of who it is.
Trump is 76. Okay.
Yeah, I knew he was in his 70s, but I thought it was like his early 70s. But he didn't be his 70s. Somebody else passed away too. I can't think of them. They
Hmm.
weren't like nobody big, but I think it was like an actor or something. Like
Gotcha.
man, it's messing with me now. But anyways, rest in peace. So, you know,
Yeah.
may the arms of Allah welcome them. So
Uh-huh. I heard that Comic Con is either happening or about to happen. And this came from D'Angelo. He doesn't like when I share things and share it like it's my information. So let me give him credit. This came from D'Angelo that Comic Con is happening.
so the person guy from don't like that either. They're like, man, you'll never give me my credit.
But what did he tell me? Oh, I think they announced that Shuri is officially going to be the next Black Panther. Apparently, it was like up in the air or something like that.
Well, I think she became Black Panther in the comics also. From not,
Gotcha.
um, I didn't read Black Panther comics, so
Hmm.
sure. I think it was up some other people that were Black Panther too,
Hmm.
but
And
I want
Rochelle,
about bringing Killmonger back.
I don't know.
Favorite villain, Killmonger.
I'll say he definitely keeps it interesting if they were to bring him back some kind of way.
Yeah, 'cause we all rooting for him, really. But
Yeah, she did become Black Panther in the comics.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like I didn't read Black Panther comics, so I wasn't sure, but I think I vaguely remembered that. But that's it's gonna be weird without him, but
Yeah.
without both of them. But at least he was able to do the What If series.
Hmm.
Yes. So
I didn't see that. I'm not a comic book person. Like I do
right.
enjoy the Marvel movies and stuff, and I try to get into it with D'Angelo, but comics aren't really my thing.
That's what I'm saying. He said. Well, I know if you didn't see it, he didn't see it. But that's what I was trying to tell him. Like he need to watch the What If series,
Hmm.
it's cartoon series, because when uh Doctor Strange first came out and was asking, because some of those the Doctor Strange characters will make sense if you watch the What If series.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of a nice little segue. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it doesn't necessarily tie into it,
Hmm.
but like the characters will make more sense for Doctor Strange.
Okay. Yeah, I told him we watched one. He said we hadn't seen any of it. We did watch that first episode because we watched it when Javon was over here. And I remember I didn't really care for it. So I was like, I'm probably gonna skip this one. But
Right.
he never went and finished the other episodes.
Okay. Yeah, because okay, so if you've seen Doctor Strange, like the the Captain America, the lady Captain America, she would make sense to you then because she was
Mhm.
the first episode
Gotcha.
because she became
Yes,
Captain.
yes, yes. I remember that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of like the evil Doctor Strange,
Uh-huh.
he would make sense. Uh,
Okay.
even though she wasn't zombie Wanda, Wanda would, well, she wouldn't really make sense. because she was a zombie. So, but
Gotcha. Okay. Speaking of
yeah,
which, did you like Love and Thunder, Thor's new movie?
uh, like before I went and seen it, I kind of was like looking at people's reviews of it and like their opinions of it, and I'm kind of in agreement. It's like split down the middle. It's not a bad movie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, excuse me. I don't know. It just seems it feels a little forced to me, and it also feels uh, it feels like they're making Thor more of a joke now. You know what I'm saying? He feels more like a joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
I
know?
definitely felt like it was a little too comedic. And I asked D'Angelo because we actually watched not Ragnarok. What was the one before Ragnarok? Dark World?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we watched Dark World last night or night before last because he was like, "You've never seen this one, have you?" I was like, "I don't know." So we
It came
watched
out
it,
10 years ago.
huh?
It came out almost 10 years ago.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, yeah, I definitely probably never saw it then.
Yeah, something like that.
But I asked him, I was like, because there was no comedy in that one. So I was like, when did Thor switch to having comedy? He said it started with Ragnarok with the new director or whoever he was. But yeah, I felt like it was a little bit too much comedy in this last one.
Like I don't know if it was the same director on the first two, but yeah, it was a little bit more serious a tone. And
Mm-hmm.
then like yeah, with Ragnarok, which I personally thought Ragnarok was really good.
Yeah, I
And
enjoyed Ragnarok.
it felt fresh, you know what I'm saying? It felt organic. It felt like it flowed. And then the same director was on Love and Thunder, and it, like I said, to me, it felt like he was forcing it a little bit. You know, maybe was feeling himself, maybe a little bit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because they got a lot of people. You know, you became, you do one good thing, you become all of a sudden a hot ish. All of a sudden, everybody wants you to do stuff.
Yeah.
So wanting to do Star Wars and plus, I mean, plus he was doing other movies too. And he was in other movies, and uh, he was in he was in Free Guy. As a matter of fact, the director, he was actually one of the not the main character. I think he was in Free Guy.
Free Guy's the one where it's like a video game.
Yeah, the guy doesn't know he's like just a general
Yeah, yeah,
character,
yeah. Okay.
Deadpool guy. Ryan.
Uh-huh.
What else is he? He did Jojo Rabbit. That was his movie. That had Black Widow in it with him.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a Nazi movie or something.
Is it
Because
the
like,
Indian guy? Not to be racist because of his name.
yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what his nationality is. I want to say he's like from some
Let's
more the islands or something. I
Oh,
mean, that
okay.
name feels like to me it's like maybe like so islandy, like maybe like Asian islandy or something. Maybe like Philippine.
Oh, him. Okay, this wasn't who I was thinking about.
Yeah, Takiti Waka.
Yeah. Taki Taki Watiti? I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyway, okay.
yeah, Wachichi. Yeah,
Yeah.
Manchichi. Yeah, but he was doing stuff before Thor Ragnarok, but he
Mhm.
started doing a lot more stuff after it too. I would say he was in Free Guy. He was in one movie where he was like a tech guy and he was like an asshole. But it might no, it wasn't Free Guy. It was some other movie. The movie's alright. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. So Thor is coming back for another movie. So we'll see. We'll see if he's on that one too, or if it's somebody else, or what. I mean, they've made up some characters now, like
Mhm.
Thor's fake niece. She's a made
Oh,
up.
the little girl, yeah.
Yeah, she's not an actual Marvel character, so
Uh-huh.
she's kind of made up. So we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
That's Thor's actual daughter. So
Yeah, I read that. They
that's,
said in this movie, apparently, like Thor, Jane, and
Yeah,
a
all
couple other people that their kids were all in the movie.
the kids was the kids in the kids that were kidnapped, and
Yeah.
then one of the lady that he was making out, the wolf lady on the wolf, when he was when at the beginning when he was telling the story and he was making out with all these women.
Yeah.
The wolf lady is Thor's actual wife, his real life.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
cool.
a family affair going on in the movie.
Yeah.
So that's that's kind of cool, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just curious to see what direction they go in. They introduced Hercules, so I don't know. I guess Hercules and Thor probably gonna fight or something.
Mhm.
Which it felt kind of weird to me too because it like in the comic books they know each other.
I'm
So
sorry,
it
Michelle. Hopefully, we're not spoiling nothing. Sorry, Michelle said she hasn't seen it yet.
oh well, see the premise of the movie is like all right, Thor. All right, he was like depressed, and then um this guy he would nah, let me stop.
We're not gonna ruin it, Michelle.
That's right. I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
That's why it sucked because everybody's family was in it, D'Angelo. And then I tell you stop texting and driving. But I think that's what you meant. That's not it. And the movie didn't suck. It
Yeah,
just wasn't the best.
the movie wasn't bad. Like I said, it was it. What it is like I think it's like with stuff like that. Is there's particular expectation and like a bar, and like it it just don't reach it. You know what I'm saying? Which I
Yeah.
don't, which doesn't necessarily make it not good. It just didn't reach the expectation of what your expectations. You
Mm,
expect all these Marvel movies. They've been making, they've been printing money basically with their movies. And their movies have actually been pretty good. So, but I like they just didn't compare to Ragnarok or really any of the other movies, really. But it
yeah.
was better than some of the other movies too. But it wasn't what we were expecting. I guess you had such a build up, and oh Thor, yeah, it was so good, yeah, I can't wait to see it. And it's like, well, it wasn't that good. It was okay.
Yeah. So Michelle said she read the comics, and Rachel said, "Could they act though?" So none of them had major parts. Rachel, I would say the biggest part that one of the family members had was Thor's daughter because she was in the beginning and then again at the end, and she did good to me.
Well, Heimdall's son is somebody's kid. I want to say
Okay,
maybe not. One of them damn kids was somebody else's damn kid. I don't know, but
gotcha.
but yeah, and the thing too, especially like the movie in the movie industry, like they have expectations for how much money it's going to make, and if
Hmm.
it that amount of money, then it's a flop. Even
Yeah.
though, like I think the movie made like 150 million over whatever,
Hmm.
but it didn't make what I guess what
They thought it was going to.
at least for the first week or whatever
Hmm.
or whatever. So they probably said didn't do good, even though it made hundreds of millions of dollars. It's a
Right.
so that always was weird to me. How like they budget to be 100 million, but they expected to do 300 million. It only does 200 million. It's a flop, even though it made $100 million,
Right.
but it's a flop. So it's that's always been weird to me. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I didn't regret paying to go see it or nothing.
Mhm.
Like bootlegging it or whatever. The only thing I regret is not. Like I said, I went to the 3D showing of it, and I didn't mean to. I meant to go to the regular showing, so I wasn't paying attention to the description. I was just looking at the times, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh snap, ain't nobody in there. It's only like 6 foot out there. I see that movie. That was why it was 3D. Ain't nobody want to see that shit in 3D.
Gosh.
Yeah, it wasn't worth the 3D ticket, but
Mm.
I didn't
I can
regret it.
see that because it wasn't that much action, really. Hey, Erica.
Right. And it wasn't nothing like I said, I seen in 3D, it wasn't nothing that was popping off the screen or nothing. It just looked like a regular freaking movie.
Oh
So like
well.
you probably watched the movie without the damn glasses.
Yeah. Well, that
But,
sucked.
but yeah, so I mean it is what it is. They got me this time. So maybe it won't be considered a flop now with my $16 I gave him. Like, all we need is one more patron. Oh, we got it. Thank you.
Yeah. You pushed him over the edge.
Yeah. Now so it's like good. They're not going to drop me from my contract.
Michelle said I'm going to see it on $5 Tuesday.
Yeah, you should. It's about as much as it's worth. But yeah, I wonder. I'm wondering. Like, I'm like, man, does the store not have nothing else going on? Cause like everybody else left their movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like the guy playing Captain America, he ain't doing no more Captain Americas or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The man ain't in it. Granted, they wrote him off, but I don't know if it was, how that went. Then not Scarlet Witch, but Black Widow, she ain't in it no more.
Mm-hmm.
So everything that was just about the Avengers, like, gone on, but we're still doing it. He gonna milk it till it's dry. So I don't know. I hope he don't do it too much where people just get sick of him doing it.
Yeah.
Like Fast and Furious is Thor 9 and Thor 10 and shit. He doing them like
Furious definitely overdid it.
Yeah. So
Erica said I want to see it, but I don't like people, so I'll wait. Erica, I can't tell you because it's D'Angelo's thing, but we actually watched it here. I don't know what D'Angelo, because it was something from his phone. So I don't know. He might be able to share the app or whatever, how he found it. But we watched it at home.
See, Erica about like me. That's I go on my day off.
Mm-hmm.
My days off for during the week. So like everybody else is at work or at school or whatever. So that'd be like perfect time to go.
Yeah, I said that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
He's
So
friend secret. I was just saying he can send her a DM or something. If I'm just saying she don't want to go, but she want to see it. I don't know the info, but he knows it. Oh, and then Michelle also shared when I was asking about news that happened that Bootsy was arrested this week.
What did he go to jail for? I hadn't heard that. Really, I don't be keeping up with him like that.
Yeah, I don't keep up with him at all. I prefer to keep him out of my purview altogether. But Diablo told me about it. Apparently, he was driving and he got pulled over. And I guess he felt like they were always picking on him or pulling him over or something. I don't know. And so he was going kind of ballistic on the police. But at one point in the video, I heard him say, "Yeah, I was smoking a blunt." And I'm like, well, weed's still legal here in Georgia. So maybe that was it. And then he said something about he had a bunch of hoes at the house, and if they wanted to get their, if you got kids, clever kids' ears, but he had a bunch of hoes at the house, and if they wanted to get their dick sucked, that he could help them with that. I was like, okay, I'm done with that.
With that,
I was like, I'm done with this. I don't know what was happening. So D'Angelo said apparently he had a bunch of Plan Bs in the car, and they had asked him why he had all the Plan B, and he was saying because there were a bunch of women at his house. But yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was just chaotic and insane.
So that's what they really is really like a drug bust, but instead of like real drugs, they busting up and these. Yeah, they're like, oh, you about to distribute? Like possession with intent to distribute.
Right.
So that's a violation of parole, buddy.
She said, "Wait, who are you talking about?" Bootsy, the rapper.
Bootsy bad
this week.
IDEMPNGNFMG.
Like I said, when D'Angelo get here, he can better recount it to y'all. Just from the little clip I heard, that was what I gathered from it.
Yeah, Plans and Pins. Him and everyone else in the world lives in Atlanta. There's no one that doesn't live in Atlanta. You're the only person that don't live here. You and the other people in the chat are the only people that don't live here. Everybody else on Earth lives here. Good Lord.
So what are you doing?
So.
But yeah, Erica, how's your weekend going? Ashawn, are you in the chat? Oh, Ashawn, I'm gonna share his business since he's not on here. He locked his hair up. What was it, yesterday?
I thought it was day before yesterday.
It might have been day before yesterday. I don't know, but he locked his hair up. So he said he's a bad bitch now. He's ready to have him a hot girl summer. I like him. He fulfills my ratchetness. I got you. I think he just be doing too much for me. It gets on my nerves. I'm too old for this discussion. You don't know who Bootsy is, Erica? The song D'Angelo, I'm not D'Angelo Lord. The song Dwayne was just singing, Independent or whatever. That was one of his big hits. I don't know what he got out now. It might not be anything, but me grabbing my pearl. So he had a bunch of plan Bs to pass out to a bunch of women. That's so reckless. Yes, from what I gathered, yes. He was making sure, I guess he was being a good host. He he had a bunch of women at his house, so he was gonna make sure that they didn't leave with any surprises.
I personally think he hoarding up on them to distribute.
Could be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think. But he might, like you said, he might just been,
Yeah.
do some bedroom booming. So
Michelle might razz you like Cardi B, so child, I thought you were talking about Bootsy Collins. Oh, okay. Definitely not Bootsy Collins.
I want with you. Yeah.
That nigga want to get down the funkadelics.
You want me to just turn it or you want to switch seats?
We switch.
All right, hold on, y'all.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Well, hopefully he work everything out or whatever. Jail is not the place to be. So yes. Yeah, hopefully he works everything out. Man. But you could make some money off those plan Bs. So like I said, I think he's gonna flip them.
What's up? What's up?
You know, look like a black building.
It's our turn, baby. I'm trying to make Erica feel comfortable.
Right there.
Where is it? Oh,
the phone.
Oh.
The phone. Right, D'Angelo.
Bro, I didn't even see that shit.
Lord.
So, hey, a few things real quick. First of all, everybody give a hand clap to Pietro and Dwayne. Y'all did a phenomenal job. I just want to touch base on a few things real quick, if I may. Dwayne, I'm sorry, were you talking?
No, I just said you over there looking like a black shogun.
I'm trying to look like a samurai, but
you over there like a Ronin.
I got my sword coming. Amazon again bringing my sword tomorrow. I'm trying to think. So it's y'all. All right, so I'm gonna go back to Marvel. And y'all talking about the movie or whatever case may be. And Michelle, I know you said you didn't watch the movie, so I'm not gonna interrupt the movie or spoil it for you. But I'll say this right here. You know how y'all said that Thor Dark World was him being serious. The first two Thor movies were him being serious, and you came into Ragnarok, and it was like a fresher breath. It was a breath of fresh air and all this kind of shit. Reason being, if y'all think about it, so Guardians of the Galaxy had to survive and had to be successful for that even be a thing. Guardians of the Galaxy showed us, right, that all these fucking comic book movies don't have to be just stern and extra, you know what I'm saying? Serious. It had a little more lightness to it, a lot more pop of color. So they brought that same energy into Ragnarok with this new director, also with his quirkiness to have a playful vibe. So I think initially in that premise, yes, like you said, it was fresh for Thor, but also it was just in line with kind of where they left off from Guardians of the Galaxy.
You needed to kind of add this in.
Yes, please, you interrupt me. On top of that, I really feel like y'all was kind of pre-saying y'all said earlier. I feel like this movie just tried too fucking hard.
I said that.
I know it. It not only it tried too hard, the continuity. So I think as kind of what Dwayne was saying too about expectation. So I think as Marvel fans, our expectation is to have these movies build to something else. So I think with Avengers, Infinity War, like even with the single solo movies, we knew that was building to what? The Avengers, right? So it was continuity with those movies in a certain sense. At the end of those, the post-credit scenes, it led up to something that you knew was coming. So you felt, like, okay, I know this is what's coming next. Then you turn around and you start saying, okay, now we can go after the big bad. Once you got the camaraderie of the Avengers, it still led up to something. I feel like these movies we got right now, even with the Doctor Strange movie, you don't know what the fuck we got going on. You don't know what the fuck you're leaning up to. You just like, okay, you just sitting back watching a movie as a solo movie, watching things happen in pockets in themselves, which, like I was telling P, watching the fucking movie, nigga, you think everybody and mama would want to be there to help out. Not just with this one, but with Doctor Strange movie. Like you said, Dwayne, you don't have Tony, you don't have
With Captain America.
Captain America. You still got the black Captain America. You still supposed to have Hulk. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's still other people at play for that not to be, you know what I'm saying? Something like that multiverse shit, that's some big shit. So it should have been, you would think there'd be, some link or some in between there. Like I said, these cats currently have these movies, and like only thing I say, and this not even about the Thor movie. The it's not even movies. It's movies in the show that I've seen that link them to one another thus far. Because it's so ironic. Even Spider-Man movie didn't have no linkage with the fucking Doctor Strange movie, and he was in the fucking movie. It was no linkage there from his movie or at whatsoever anything about, because supposedly when he did all that magic to help Spider-Man, that would kind of help preemptively start all this bullshit. You don't hear anything about none of that shit. I don't think I heard something got some camaraderie in it or some linkage is, what's her name? Miss Marvel and what's the other girl? The dude name? Shang-Chi. With these, ancient, you know what I'm saying, artifacts and all that kind of shit. Aside from that, man, ain't nobody else doing shit. Even the fucking what movie I saw last? Not the Thor joint. It was another. Oh, Eternals. It's like y'all telling us about the Eternals. Why? They ain't linking nothing to nothing.
But I think they wanted. I think they wanted just to introduce the Celestials.
It's true enough. But what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying about how the other movies had continuity, the links or something.
Well, the Shang Tsung movie kind of links into Doctor Strange.
How?
You didn't see the end credits?
Let me see. For which movie? Shang-Chi or Doctor Strange?
Yeah, Shang-Chi.
Man, no, I'm not going to do that. So, just because you saw Wong and fucking Abominable coming through a portal trying to get fighting advice, they ain't got shit to do with Shang-Chi. Him coming, telling them to come on.
We need y'all help.
Yes. Okay, so Pete, what I'm saying to you, we need y'all help. Shang-Chi came first. We need y'all help. Okay, here come Doctor Strange movie. Where he at, Dwayne?
I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, what?
Maybe I see it, but I think they want to tie it into the next movie, into the one that's got Charlize Theron in it. Theron, however you say her name.
Next who? Next what movie? What movie you talking about?
Next movie.
The next who?
The next Doctor Strange.
Do you know when next Doctor Strange movie coming out?
Yeah, like in 2038 or something. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, bro. What's the part? Don't give us no Easter eggs or give us no little hint, clues or something that you're not gonna pay off for another damn near 2 years, nigga. We don't forget.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
because you remember how you used to watch the when it first started off. That end credit tied into the next film, some form of fashion.
Maybe Marvel's gotten too big for its britches. Maybe they think they've gotten too big to fail. You know what I'm saying?
Or that.
And they rest Laurel.
I don't think they're running the show. The showrunners ain't. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's confusing because, like you said, my expectations is high because of the
right.
your history, and it's like, okay, we brag about them doing the shit right. then you do it. It's like, okay, I see. I'm getting you opportunity. I'm gonna see where it go. And it's like, okay, nigga, what the fuck? Like I said, this supposed to be a big movie of this year. And it's like, what the fuck? Maybe you should just watch movies for entertainment and quit looking for deeper meanings and connections. Erica, no, because when you watch a Marvel movie, it's always connection. That's Marvel started this fucking trend of post-credit scenes for this purpose, for you to look deeper into it and for you to have speculation about what's coming on prior, next, whatever case may be, and it panning off on the back end. This is Doctor Strange's wife in the comments. What? This is Doctor Strange's wife. Who? You? Are you her wife? I don't get it.
She's talking about man. Talking about Amari or something.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like I said, that was just I just want to add to that. Secondly, the way you said y'all talking about the booster situation.
I hadn't said anything about it, honestly.
You ain't seen nothing about it, okay?
Yeah, at all.
It's hella funny. I didn't think he actually got locked up. I thought they pulled him over, and for matter of fact, at the video I saw, he didn't get locked up. He got pulled over. They told him at the end of it, they would give him a citation, and that was it. Like I told P, Boosie live in like the countryside, and over here in Georgia, and like anybody know, whoever lived in the countryside somewhere, they don't get a lot of tickets, because they slower pace and stuff. So you got a big name celebrity who they know can pay these fines, who they know they're gonna see for who gonna not be fined so many rules. Basically, long as this nigga ain't robbing nobody, they just want to get money out of his ass, and he knows that, and they know that. Like I said, everything he told him on his clip, and and he still only got a. I'm gonna write you a citation, sir, and go on about your business, okay? Let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to find a clip for y'all. I want y'all to see this shit funny. I'm sorry. Also, hello everybody. How y'all doing?
He wasn't compliant.
You say he wasn't compliant?
Yeah, I'm asking. He wasn't compliant.
I mean, yeah, no, he was compliant. He wasn't like like doing that crazy.
But he was threatening the people. Is that being composed?
Well, yeah, he did say some threatening words.
They probably gave him a citation for that fucking movie he made.
I knew that could do. He
made a movie and it sucks.
Have you watched it though?
Yeah, I watched it.
Did it suck for real? That nigga didn't watch it.
I watched it. I watched it. The movie had potential. The movie felt like, but the movie was going in all kinds of directions, and it wasn't really. It flowed for a little bit, and then it would just go off into another direction. Then it'll flow a little bit, and it was just going off everywhere, and it was just like, I'm so confused. Like, what is going on? And like, but the movie had potential. It just felt it felt like it didn't have no cohesion to it.
That's not like Bootsy though. He'd be all over the place. Ain't no cohesion to him.
Not really.
He got potential, and that's it.
If you ever listen to him, he never not all over the place.
Yeah, the movie had potential. It could have been a really good movie, but it just didn't have no. To me, just my personal opinion, it just felt like it didn't just.
Your opinion, I don't think he looking for, man.
He should be. Man, that movie, man, don't know me from a man on the moon. But this will probably get back to him, and he'll probably like eat their meal.
Well, apparently somebody said that he was on his page, and he was going in about it, about people only on him having so many all these followers and stuff, and only so many people bought the movie, and so he was planning going in.
Bought it from him, so I mean, shit, he can't say nothing to me. Or to her, rather. I mean, I didn't buy the shit.
Hold on, here we go. Here we go, right here. Hold on, what Eric say? Wow, this does not seem like a character you should waste your criminal defense skills upon. Whom you should waste your time. I should do better. Sierra in the end credits of Doctor Strange. Gotcha. The end credits of Doctor Strange. Oh, you somebody in the comments it ended up being his wife. Yes.
I think
Yes.
Strange showed his eye, right? The eye in the middle of his head.
No, she's talking about the girl who came through and told him that he put up everything. He need to come with her ASAP. And yes, Michelle, you're correct.
That was Charlize Theron.
That is supposed to be Dormammu's niece. See, me and Michelle actually, know some of this connection from the whatchamacallits and whatnot.
I thought Dormammu was just a being. Ain't that the one he kept dying and coming back on?
Yeah.
But his niece a whole person?
So
you know what? I don't even want to know. Don't even explain it. I don't even care. It sounds like it's gonna be a lot.
Let's see here. Audio. Here y'all go.
That was not cool this morning, but I'm spit on every nurse in there. I'm gonna make you charge me. I'm gonna show you how I get down when I get locked up. I'm gonna show you how I get down. I'm gonna make whoop me. They gonna get a charge. I'm gonna make them whoop me. When you talk to them, I'm gonna pet them in their then I'm going out like a gangster. You gotta knock my teeth off, but and you gonna get sued like a dog. I'm ready now. I'm all the way ready. I'm gonna show them how I get down in the yard. Why? I'm gonna punch on the first white boy I see in there. I swear to God, I damn great. Any nurse, I'm gonna spit on that beat. I'm gonna spit on every nurse in there. I'm gonna make you charge me. I'm gonna show you how I get down when I get locked up.
So that's so ironically enough, that's just actually some of it. That's not the whole clip.
So he think somebody's gonna look at like somebody in the judicial system gonna look at that and have sympathy on him.
So even toward the end of it, right? That part in this show, after he got through telling the officers that he gonna spit on every motherfucking body, and how when the
white boy he see, he said he's gonna punch the first white boy he see.
No, I'm gonna get to that. The nigga said when they took the cuff off me, I'm gonna punch the shit out them niggas. I'm gonna make them charge me. I'm gonna show them how the fuck I do when I get locked up. I'm gonna make them charge me with something. You gonna break my motherfucking teeth, buddy. And when you do, I'm gonna sue you. Oh, wait till I get to the yard. I'm gonna punch the first white boy mother nigga I see. They ain't saying I'm gonna spit on every fucking nurse I see. They ain't seen his shit yet. They ain't seen his shit. Oh, then it go from that to the officers come asking him some stuff, and him telling them, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're like, man, you got weed in me. Man, I was smoking the blunt, man. I smoked the blunt, man. And that nigga, like P says, like, you say that like it's right. Like, nigga, that's not here. That's not right, sir. And he like, man, I ain't found nothing in my car, man. I ain't got shit on me. And he like, well, we found some bags in your car, man. And they said, man, and then dude asked my plan B. He said, who the plan B is for? Man, I got bitches at my motherfucking match right now, man. I got bitches at my match sucking dick, man. So plenty of bitches sucking dick. Anybody want they dick suck? Let me know. I can do that for you, man. I was like, this nigga on her, bro. At the end of all that, the officer come to him and say, hey, we gonna release you. Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? You just told you gonna punch out of it. Are you okay? Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm gonna give you a citation. Blah, 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 blah. Man, I feel like y'all just picking on me, man. Every fucking time. I always get put on, man. I'm trying to leave here. I'm going to your boss, man. I'm going to your boss. I'm filing a complaint today, man. Right now, man. So.
You're just saying this is the dude you were defending and talking about he was being compliant. Really?
Compliant to me is he won't actually, like, he ain't try to run from him. He was standing still in the spot. Yes, he was talking plenty of shit, but he didn't do anything action-wise. Just a bunch of empty, threats. So
Those are still threats, though. And maybe he doesn't watch the news, but the cops they don't shoot the wound.
Yeah.
They don't shoot the wound, even though they could, because they're trained.
My question is, who was filming it?
Probably was a vest. It probably was the vest camera.
You know what? It had to be. So the other officer was just sitting there
But
watching.
you also said his cousin. Didn't you say his cousin was with him or something?
No, I seen another guy who had cuffs on him.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the other guy. But yeah, it probably was, because one of the officers go back to the car, the squad car and me calling all that shit and whatever, and the other guys just watching or whatever. But he's probably like, yeah, I mean, you doing is digging your grave. Yeah, keep talking. Like nobody in the judicial system is gonna have sympathy for you. Like we cool with it, but I mean, it almost kind of feel like kind of. Not saying that, like, he not real, because I mean, I'm sure he real, but it almost kind of feel like, what I'm saying, I'm doing this for the camera too.
I mean, yeah. So like I'm telling P, right? The way he was talking about shit, basically what he was saying was that he had been pulled over so many times, and he feel like they're targeting him every time they see one of his vehicles. They know, because like I said, it's not a big community, so they know his cars, they know his vehicles and shit. So every time they see one of his vehicles, they're gonna keep pointing over because they already know this nigga, like I said, ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. So they're like, nigga, this is an easy payday. Every time you see him, go ahead and pull him over. Guarantee you're gonna find something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess you're trying to say, like, you really ain't got no proper cause to pull me over, but he out here smoking weed in the vehicles and shit. So they can say they smell weed from however long, because they know they put up on your vehicle, you gonna smell weed because your way like smoke when you in the fucking car. Because they just, you're an easy ticket.
Right.
They know you're gonna pay it and shit the fuck up about it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and that could possibly be true. I mean, I don't disagree with him, because
he don't drive. Like he do. Let me phrase that. He drives, but most times he's not the driver. In most cases he has somebody drive him.
Right. Even though it's his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way he can smoke and they can't charge him with DUI.
Right. Or DWI rather.
Yeah, DWI.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I definitely could see that. I definitely could see that and agree with that. But like I said, it also felt to me like all that stuff was like for the camera too. It felt, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know everybody's gonna see this, so let me come off as gangster.
Yeah, let me show my ass.
But I do think he's gangster for real. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I wish him the best, because even though he could possibly have been wrong, like I said, I wasn't there, and supposedly we have the presumption of innocence here. Hopefully everything work out for him, man. Because I've been in that situation before. You know what I'm saying? So, because I've been pulled over on the highway, and like the cop pulled me over because I passed by these guys, right, and there was a highway, and it was actually Interstate 95, and I passed by the cops, whatever. They were like in plain sight, so it wasn't like they were hiding in the bushes or anything. So you could see them and slow down or do whatever you was gonna do. And there was like two of them there, and kept going, whatever. Seen them there. I wasn't necessarily speeding or anything. I was going to Florida traffic. Kept going, and he pulls me over. Right. I'm thinking like all these other motherfuckers he pulled me over, and then what at the time I was in I was actually in the Malibu.
Right? Malibu. Y'all know nothing about that Malibu, boy.
But just as a backstory to the people that don't know, my particular Malibu has mirror tint on it and 20-inch rims.
20-inch. On a Malibu, you ain't never in your life seen nothing like that before.
So they pulled me. The guy pulls me over, right? And he's like, he asks all the normal questions or whatever, where you going, yada yada yada, and then he's like, hey man, I gotta kind of pull you over because that was my supervisor back there with me, and they're expecting us to do this, that, and the third. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like I ain't had nothing. I ain't had nothing in the car, no weapons, no drugs, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? My record was clean, whatever. My driving record was clean, whatever. So I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He like, hey, mind if we search the car again? Like I could have refused, but like I said, I didn't want no problems. And like I said, I know I didn't have nothing in the car. So like, sure, man, why not, man? He's like, cool, thank you. And he, I'm standing out there, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in handcuffs or anything. And he's searching the car. The next thing you know, he pop out with some weed. He's like, what's this?
That's why I'm always say hell no.
I'm like, I don't know. He's like, you sure you ain't got nothing in here, man? He's like, what's this? Like, what's going on? You sure ain't nobody like had your car or something and like left this in there now? I'm like, sir, I don't smoke. I don't be with people that smoke. I don't know what's that. He's like, all right. Now I wasn't like standing like right behind him, so he could have just pulled out like just a baggie of like some actual grass. He's like, all right, and they just kept searching the car. I'm like, all right, sir, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna let you off with a warning. I'm like, all right, whatever. And I'm just glad I ain't had nobody.
No bullshit though, because it was credible. He wouldn't let you off with no fucking warning, nigga. He at the minimum he wrote you a ticket. Right.
But then
that's some shit he put out his pocket.
Right, but then again, like I said, I'm kind of going back to what he was saying before. He's like he got a flex for his supervisor. They hadn't been getting no tickets or nothing or whatever.
So flex for your supervisor is planning fucking dope on me, and hope that I'm gonna agree to agree to the fact that it's mine.
But see that's the whole system.
It's profiling. I see a black guy in a tinted car with rims on it. I know this nigga smoke weed.
We're out of state tags at that.
Oh, this nigga smoking big weed.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So
he pushed the kilos.
Right here, this basically money. All you gonna do if we do give you a real ticket, all you gonna do is just pay it off because you ain't gonna come all the way back up here just to fight this. So, but he gave me a warning and everything. So, I mean, it ended like it's supposed to, but it's just crazy. Like that's like that shit is really real. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is really real. So, I mean, as a black male or just as a black individual, period, it's just crazy that it's happened and it's happened more than once to me. Like, so, and I'm like, guys, I'm one of you guys. What are y'all doing this?
I'm one of you guys.
Massa was my dad too.
Let's lemonade this side of Mississippi, so.
I'm scared, bro. I'm not like them. I'm not like them. I'm not them other monkeys.
Hey, you like Samuel Jackson and Django. Master,
right.
Who this high? What we call him? This other nigga or some shit when they came in on the horse.
Oh, there's something, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's
Erica, to answer your question, no, you're not allowed to smoke in the car in Georgia. In Georgia, so let me clarify this.
Georgia.
Yes, in the state of Georgia, weed is illegal. In the city of Atlanta, there's two different places. It's like damn near like fucking Pluto and Mars. In the city of Atlanta, you can have up to so many ounces on you, and you would just get ticketed. You would not be arrested. That's in the city of Atlanta. You still can't smoke in your car. You still not supposed to be smoking out in the public, but you can't get caught with some baggies and not go to jail. They would give you a citation, send you on about your business.
Now, this is the city of Atlanta. It's not the rest of.
That's why I try to make it real clear.
This
out here, ATL. This is the city of ATL. This is Atlanta.
Not the rest of the county. Not the metro Atlanta.
Everything outside of the metro of Atlanta, Georgia, they get your ass.
Right.
It's to their discretion.
If it doesn't say CPD on the car, if it says anything else, if it says CPD or
DeKalb County,
if it says whatever, yeah, you're not where you need to be.
Like I said,
the commissioner of the Atlanta police is Amaretta the Great. And
to make sure these niggas know they're not Atlanta.
No.
But now they actually in a place, and I found this out not hard way. I know it's from somebody else's experience that it's up to the officer's discretion. Some officers are real cool. They'll grab your weed, they'll throw it on the ground, stomp it out till you get your young ass on. Some officers might just write you a citation. Other officers, they'll take your ass on the jail, let you go through the whole process, and still find you with that bullshit. So
Yeah.
I'm not visiting the Atlanta area again anytime soon. So, I'm happy you said that, Erica. So, when y'all was talking earlier, you said that Dwayne made a statement that everybody live in Atlanta, but y'all don't come here.
Please don't.
And I don't know if it's just here
When he come visit.
or is it nationwide, but don't come here. Prices are through the fucking roof. I just got through talking, having a whole meeting about, well, not just about this, but partially we had to talk about this too, about rent. I was just told a story about how there was this house in Fayetteville. The people was renting out the basement, the bottom part of the house, not the whole house, just like the basement part of the house for $5,500, and they had a line of motherfuckers. Now, you think that's crazy, right? Here this though, Dwayne, and it wasn't no looky loos, my nigga. You couldn't just walk up and say, "Let me just see what for $5,500 finna get me your money." Nigga, you had to be pre-approved before you can walk in the motherfucking door to even look at the shit to say you want to rent that bitch out. 50 nigga, the neighbor said that somebody else had already did it in their house for $4,500. This is for renting a space in the home, not even the whole house, my nigga. Nigga, people are getting outbidded right now. Like, say you pay your rent for your apartment complex, when I say you pay it, right? And you go to renew, and they be like, "Hey man, the rent now $1,500 a month." You like, "Woo, that's steep." That's steep, but you know what? It's cool. I got it. You just so happen to have the last unit that was gonna come available, but you say you'll pay it. Somebody else come in and say, "Oh, we ain't got no more." Last ones went out. Well, how much I charge a month on rent? 15. I give you 17. Nigga, they telling you pack your shit, get the fuck out. That's how this shit going now, bro.
That's actually what's happening. Like my homeboy, he stayed down there in Palmetto. Now, like, all right, I know you probably might know where it's at, but for the viewers, that's a little past like College Park for us. He's in his house, right, and he's paying his rent. He's been paying because he's been in his house for maybe like 4 or 5 months now. Maybe a little bit longer. And he's tried to pay his month for, I think he said this last month he was like late. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't pay it like the day it was supposed to be paid, so he was a little late. But he's got it.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to to pay it, and they had like an online payment form platform to pay it, and he tried to pay it, and they wouldn't let him pay it. So he said he's been calling them every day, emailing them every day. He's like, they've been blocking him. They've been blocking him. They won't accept his calls, no nothing. And he said he think what's happening is because like he got it. He's got his payment, at a certain amount, and looking at all the other places around him, it's like they're charging like thousands of dollars more. And he like, what he think it is? He was like a couple of days late, and they already served him with an eviction notice, like a couple of days late, and they've already like served him with an eviction notice. He like, but the sheriff hasn't come. They haven't like served them yet. They just given the notice. So he like, what he think is happening is like they trying to get him out there so they can get somebody else in here for the same prices that they paying at the place, the places around him, which is like he's like it's like almost like $1,000 more.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's just crazy. So he's just waiting on them to like go through the actual court system to put in the eviction notice for them to serve him, and then he's gonna go through the court proceeding. But he's been leaving them emails every day, voice messages every day. He's like, look, I got your money, just pick up the fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? So I can pay you. So, but he like they won't do nothing. He like they've been blocked him from everything. It's like, dude, what the fuck? He like, I can't pay you, but y'all got me blocked. So he think they're trying to like force him out, but he's like he gonna lawyer up as soon as they serve him. So
I don't know. Eric said he should send payment through certified mail.
I don't know, but he's got everything. I mean, he's got every single voicemail and email and everything that he's done to attempt to try to pay it.
Yeah, but the thing is though, is that if his contract said anything about late payments and not that they basically they don't have to accept it once it's late, then they're gonna railroad the fuck out of him. It's in the paper.
Well, he didn't say about some assuming maybe not in it, like nothing, no kind of clause like that is in it, but it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy, like the greed of human beings, man. It's just unreal, man.
Erica,
all people care about money. Most people.
Yeah, Erica, you know what? We actually in the same boat. We bought this house about 7 or 8 years ago, and we keep getting offers in the mail about purchasing the home, buying the home or whatever case may be. Like you said, this house ain't hit the market. Anybody said nothing about selling this house to nobody outside these walls, and they keep nigga. I get a text. That's not even, it's not even fucking me. Like it's not like when they send it, it's like dear, whatever the fuck name was on the damn text. This property is up. this property is available. Take a look. I look at it because I like looking at properties, but yeah, like I said, we average about at least.
I tell you about clicking links and text messages. You ain't gonna stop till somebody catch your phone.
You putting that bad juju out there, but yeah, like I said, we get at least 2 or 3 offers a week on somebody send something in the mail talking about they want to buy the home. PS get phone calls about it. Don't you get phone calls? I don't know how they got a number. They just call straight up. Hey, we calling you about the property on man. Click. Nigga, I've told you about no fucking property.
Yeah, one guy that called. He's so friendly. Yeah, like me and him just friends. Like, hey, Mrs. Stotts. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I was just circling back. We talked about a month ago. You said you weren't interested at the time. Are y'all interested in selling the property? No, sir, we're not. Okay, was it okay if I check back with you? You can, but our mind isn't going to change. All right, I'm check back with you in about a month or so. Okay.
The nigga said, they said, let your hardship go a little further, motherfucker. I'll check back when you get more money.
They offering some money now. They offering some money. You can get some money.
Bro, this is why I tell y'all, man. I think we should on this podcast plenty of times. We bought this home for like a little bit over 100,000. When I said a little bit, onto my very low 100,000. They are offering. Let me phrase it. Let me backtrack. I check it out all the time on Zillow and other like little apps and stuff. Our home to date, I think it was valued. That's my check, man. I check for y'all right now just to show y'all.
Nobody asked.
People want to know.
But Dwayne, yes, I told him I think we should sell. If somebody coming with the right dollar amount, I think we should sell and go live with my parents until all this blow over. But D'Angelo said no.
It's gonna blow over anytime soon, but yeah, you can get some bread now. I know some. I think they got in their house kind of like around the prices like y'all was in, and I think they for them like maybe like almost $100,000 more.
Yeah. Yeah, like D'Angelo said, we paid $108 for our house, and there's a house in our neighborhood because, like he said, he stay on like Zillow and stuff like that. There's a house in our neighborhood, and I think he told me it wasn't even updated, and it sold for like $250 or close to it. And I don't even think it was as big as ours.
Nope, it wasn't.
So I can't lie. If somebody came at me with the right dollar amount, I would gladly pack up and go live with Gail and Peter.
So Dad, you telling me that like if somebody came in like y'all like let's say y'all got you said 108. So if somebody came at y'all for 210 for that house, you wouldn't leave that motherfucker.
You said for how much?
210.
This how much value in that house at right now.
Come on, bro. Come on. So if somebody came at you with $300,000, like, hey, we'll give you no.
I want them to come for here.
Now I'm like, nigga, help me pack.
Right.
Help me.
You have the same mindset, brother.
So
had this shit. You can have everything in here. I'm out. I don't even want shit.
So yes, truthfully, 300,000. Once you pay off the rest, we got more. Anyway, taxes and everything included, you'll still come out with a nice little chunk of change, right? That can carry you over for a good little while. The thing is, right, is ownership of property. You're not finna go into another, like PS we're talking about going moving in with the parents, but you're not having any sense of ownership of anything. Like
we'll own it, just not right away. We're gonna let the madness blow over first.
But that's what I'm saying though. When the madness get through blowing over, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, because y'all choose to niggas say I watch the news. Y'all like to be ignorant to whatever.
Don't act like you don't get your news from Instagram.
I do. Instagram keep me updated. But the interest rates. So the interest rates already was risen one time. It's about to happen again.
But they go up and down. They'll go back down eventually.
That's what but see, Dwayne said a key thing earlier. Ain't no telling when it's just gonna go back down.
That's true. Yeah,
they talking about this is gonna be like you talking about, let's just say hypothetically speaking, 20 years. In 20 years,
it ain't gonna be no 20 years.
Pete, it took 20 years for it to go up, like for the numbers at now. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But not to go up in general is what I'm saying.
You don't.
It's fine. Go ahead and have your conversation.
You can't predict what's going to happen down the road. Only thing you know it was now, and now is that it's going up. Well, like I said, the problem is you will still need to find a new house. Thank you. Yes, and that will cost at least that amount. That's my thing.
No, see,
move somewhere.
I said
we had to move out of Georgia. Or like move somewhere else in Georgia. That's, you know what I'm saying. Like you probably had to move to like Macon or something, or you know,
shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You wouldn't be able to live here no damn more.
Nope.
Or yeah, you would, but it'd be like right out of the outskirts of the metro. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like maybe like New York or.
I will say this though, me and Pete actually wants to move out of Georgia eventually. We're gonna move on the water. I want to get her somewhere where she can go outside and be on the beach.
Y'all want to be van people? Y'all just van.
But I enjoy the breeze. I enjoy the water as well. So it'll be a nice situation. But like what y'all saying, that 300,000, they ain't gonna get you moved to where you're trying to get to. But what can possibly help you get you moved where you're trying to get to is keeping your property, fixing it up where it need to be, moving out this property, renting this property, and then it continues to pay you and pay the mortgage in this property, and that can be going towards you paying for your new, domicile. That's gonna be a high ass note on that motherfucker, because the water ain't cheap. Water knock your whole house down, but for that reason they charge 3 times as much.
Yeah.
Ever say hashtag van life. P actually about that van. She watched a lot of van video, bro. She be saying she about that van life all the time.
I just started kind of watching them too, where they be fixing the vans up. They had the beds that fold down and how to look. Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Man, I told P we're gonna be like 2 bone balls in the side pocket in the damn van. You ain't gonna get anything, ain't gonna fly.
You gotta have the right setup. Chubby people can do van life too.
They're good for chubby people. Fat people gonna have a problem.
I had to have a Winnebago.
We need a bus, nigga.
We need a Winnebago or something.
An old school bus, goddamn.
You need the
they do those too, so I can't even say that. They do
the parents Winnebago. The kind of Winnebago he had, they had like the beds and
nigga, trust me, we looked at the Winnebagos, the fucking what you call them big ass RVs, campers, like we looked at all that shit. Because she watched somebody who they had was a camper.
Yeah, they had one you like hooked to your truck.
Yeah. Ain't gonna lie to nobody. It sound like that's up here. A lot of stuff sound good when you talking about it loud. When you get yourself in that situation where every time you take a move, you gotta go empty your water. You gotta make sure this is done. You gotta do this.
It's not every time. You get really big tanks, so you don't have to do it that often. You just lazy.
It might be.
Yeah, I'm just lazy.
Yeah. I might fucking be. But yeah, like I say, it's just something about. But see, I say this right here. If I listen to what Dwayne and Pietro saying, when the house was valuing at, I don't know, 220, which was a couple months ago, y'all like, what should sell? Now it's at 3-some.
I didn't say sell. And first of all, that's what they valuing that. That don't mean nothing but somebody gonna get you.
Shit, that's the way I'm gonna get my ass up out of here.
But if you talking about 300,000, we owe like 80 something on our mortgage. So let's just say between all the shit that you got to do to sell a house, we end up paying about $100,000 to get rid of, to be done with our mortgage. If we were clearing $200,000, bro.
But you still wouldn't be clearing. So let me break it down for you. Like you said, we was clearing it after you paid leftover whatever mortgage, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still got to pay taxes on that money, right?
I said after everything, we only owe 80 something left on the house.
I mean,
so if you take $100,000 to clear out all your responsibilities with the house or whatever, and you clear $200 for a house that you paid $108,000 for, you don't think that's a good return on your investment?
But listen, what I'm saying though. Yes, I do. I think it's a great return on investment. But when you pay your taxes, don't you have to pay 40% on your property for taxes?
I've never heard that, but I've never sold a house before, so I don't know.
Me either. I ain't never sold a house. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Erica, peace on she down. And so while P over here talking about you just lazy, bro. Okay. Y'all gonna see who's gonna be out here. P,
now, you see
move, crank up the shit so we can go. I ain't doing that shit. Why the fuck we in the damn Winnebago? Bro, it's gonna be all good for a couple months. It's gonna be like, I'm sick of this shit, nigga. You gotta figure something out. I'm sick of this shit, nigga. Man. Right. Then look, I'm gonna look up Zillow, 500,000. God damn, look at this bullshit here. I'll be mad at the motherfucker.
Yeah, man, you had to take that money, like let's say you had like 180,000 or something left over, man. You had to take that, like move somewhere else.
Yeah, you got to
somewhere rural, because you weren't there to stay.
But even that, but I keep hearing the same thing she's saying repeatedly over and over by moving with her parents. Yeah. She, more than anybody else, know that that's not feasible for her.
Bro, temporary sacrifice for long-term gain.
So this is why I tell y'all. So let me see. I'm gonna tell you how this play out in my mind. You tell yourself it's temporary. Okay, cool. Then you gotta go think about like where you finna go try to live. The whole time you still spending that money that you just acquired. So as you spending, this is probably the most money you had in one chunk, one setting in your life. So
easily.
Yes. So guess what you do what any human being would do. Man, I'm about to look this. I'm gonna look up. You're gonna look up. You're gonna be like, shit, money look down, but we're still trying to find this space. And guess what everything else still doing around you? It's constantly going up. And then next thing you know, you're stuck.
That's because you're irresponsible with your money.
Nigga, please.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Even Michelle said it's not worth it, honestly. She said you aren't going to find a house anywhere. I know, Michelle.
Yeah. If you are,
that's why he's trying to pay. That's why they're overpaying you for it, bro.
You should be listening to is Dwayne. And listen to these documents in the comments.
What you say, Dwayne?
I'm telling her I'm about to disagree too, because
I don't listen to Dwayne either. Where's Sean? There's something wrong with Sean is voice of reason. Where is Sean? Don't listen to none of them.
Yeah, you're right, because because you ain't gonna find nowhere else.
Nope. Because the thing is, you can find someplace else. It's gonna be one, two things. It's gonna be A, it's not gonna be where you fuck you want. It's gonna be somewhere terrible. Or B, you're gonna find it. You're gonna go through the process, and somebody's gonna come outbid you. Simple. You legit like how we found this house. It went on the market yet. We was getting outbid everywhere we went. Either that or we man, they were trying to show us fucking barns and the fucking countryside and shit. Like, what the fuck is this shit, man? I found this property my goddamn self. I want to find everybody, nigga. I'm like, nigga, y'all, what the fuck y'all here for? I need to pay me for finding my own shit.
That's an option too, Michelle. See, Michelle, granted, I love having a life of convenience. I like comforts. I am not a person that's meant to struggle. I will admit that to anybody. However, I do believe in temporary sacrifice for long-term gain. That's just my mindset. You can do anything temporarily. So if you need to tough it for a little bit, you can do it temporarily.
It might be a long
it better.
Like Wale said, it might be a temporary forever. Because you ain't no telling when. I mean, it ain't gonna go back now.
Not only that though, and I'm gonna just be completely honest about it. Pietro don't want to hear her parents fuss now. We are miles away. It's just a phone call. Nigga, you want to hear when it's across the hall? When it's upstairs? Come on, fam. You dead now. You can't ain't no I ain't gonna answer my phone. I'm telling you, I don't want to hear this. See y'all later. It's gonna be like a you hear that shit, Pooh? I'll be in the fucking truck. That's what I'm saying, bro. You're right, Michelle. It's not getting any better. So though I say if you have an asset like homes, property, land, hold on to them as long as you fucking can, because nigga, that's about the only thing of value that's gonna continue to go up. Because everything else around you going like a motherfucker, but that's gonna go up as well.
But then again, you might want to get the money now because you're probably gonna be in concentration camp soon. So who knows?
And guess what? My little 200,000 ain't gonna do shit to keep me out there, motherfucker. Best believe that.
Right.
Best believe that. They gonna be like, what you got to give it to me, nigga. Get your ass in there.
No, we wipe our ass with that. You know, the elites, they wipe their ass with $200,000. Like, $200,000. Let's spend that on tissue every month.
Then they gonna be like, and I heard you lazy, boy. Get your ass in there.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that Missouri? That Missouri has the law they passed about abortion has basically made it impossible for you to divorce your husband if you're pregnant.
So you gonna act like I ain't tell you that since you the one who like to get credit?
You sent me the video, didn't you?
Video?
Pietro sent me the video. That's her credit. Credit by Pietro Osborne times. But yes, nigga. I said, what the fuck? And the lady, because I guess she posted on her TikTok initially, she said a lawyer actually reached out to her and was like, what is you talking? Oh no, reporter asked her, what you talking about? That can't be true. Said the cat said he went and did their own digging. That nigga posted, he went and wrote a whole fucking thing about it. It was like, so basically you can't fucking divorce your husband, you get pregnant in the state of Missouri because of the new abortion laws and how it's set up.
So they give you a pregnancy test?
Huh?
They're gonna give you a pregnancy test during the abortion?
I don't know, bro.
Or whatever.
I don't know. Yep. See, Michelle, you thinking how I'm thinking. She said plus inflation that 200K is gonna be like 125. And the way it's moving, it's probably gonna be less than that. Nigga, we're gonna run this bitch spending pesos in a minute. Straight up. So yes. That's why you people, so like I said, for us, for the general public, we see numbers and we like, oh shit, that number's bigger than the number I initially paid. Yes, but you're not calculating everything that goes along with that number that they offering you to pay for. When you think somebody, a business, any type of business, is gonna sit here and openly run up to you and say, hey, I pay 2 times what you pay for that property. Go and get them, boy. And you think they like these niggas dumb. No, nigga. Because they understand, like it's like Michelle said, the inflation. They understand that owning their property is gonna pay out more than what they just paid you. That 200 to them is, like she said, really like 125. So they really still got it for a low. But so you looking at it like, oh shit. But with everything going up on cost, the way you gonna spend that little money is gonna go 3 times faster. That property gonna still be there. They gonna keep renting that bitch out. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like this is how this shit. Like I said, Atlanta. I can't speak for no other places. I ain't gonna say Atlanta. I'm gonna say Georgia. I'm gonna say the Metro. I can't speak for no place else. The renting game is off the fucking chain, bro. Folks are charging you $2,000 for apartments. Y'all just heard me tell you $5,500 for a basement, and you got to get pre-approved to even look at the fucking property. Like, nigga, come on, bro. Come on now. If y'all ain't gonna think this, nigga, you need to hold on to property. Nigga. Like, I don't know everybody who has property or who own, or, you know, who's doing ownership, who's renting or whatever, but I'm just saying this right here. If you're renting and you got a good spot, try your best there yet. Because every place else, they capping. Big capping. They is not playing. You got your studio. Guess how much they're going to? Studio, we're going for $800. Studio now, $1,800. Nigga, they just throwing 1,000 out there like fuck it, nigga. You come up with it. It is what it is. This our new price. What you gonna do?
And the crazy part, somebody will come up with it.
And that's my mistake. They looking like if you ain't got it, guess who got it? This line of motherfuckers who coming into the States, the people who coming from the West Coast and from the East Coast, who used to paying these astronomical prices for properties that's a lot smaller than what we offer down here. Like the nigga, come on, bro. They coming down here like, how much you paying for that 4-bedroom house? 55. That's it? You're like, nigga. We down here like, what you mean that's it? Because we ain't used to it, nigga. Them niggas up there, they crazy.
Yeah.
They cost of living is so much higher up there.
Right. And their salaries don't change.
No, it don't.
Yeah. Once you move, their salary, companies don't decrease your, especially if you like transfer.
If
like
you
with
transfer, you get paid the same amount.
Yeah. So
Dwayne make a good point. That's actually the true hustle. What a lot of people doing, and they not really announcing as much. A lot of people work for these corporations, these different businesses, and these conglomerates and whatnot. They getting paid $300,000 to do the same job in New York. Where you go to Georgia for the same job, probably pay you. My name pay your ass $100,000. They ain't gonna decrease your pay. You're gonna get paid that same $3K. They just gonna tell your ass, nigga, we can't pay you. You ain't get no raises. Okay, but $300,000 go a lot further in Georgia than it's gonna go in fucking New York.
Right.
Nigga, now my studio apartment, I got a closet with a door. They don't have the double as my bed in my living room.
Right. Well, I ain't gotta live in the studio no more. I can actually live in an actual apartment now.
Like I said, you get paid $3 a year. You can live in a house.
Yeah.
You can be fine.
In your house.
Yes. Yeah. Well, not mine. They can get the basement, not the whole thing.
You don't like it, but you can't get this one, motherfucker.
Yeah. I said we'll let you get the basement for a little bit, but no.
Just to piggyback off what you said earlier, like I think Master P has said something like that too, like in his Breakfast Club, one of his Breakfast Club interviews, like when they was first doing their no limit thing and the music thing or whatever, and the label offered them X amount of dollars, and then everybody was telling him to like take it. It was offering like $1 million, whatever they were offering, and he refused.
What do you say, Dwayne?
Yeah, he was like, and they was like, man, why you ain't take that? You stupid, man. They offer you such and such for a deal, man. You need to take that shit. He like, if they offer me that, then obviously they know my worth, and I'm obviously worth more than that. So like nah.
Most people like, nigga, if they offer me $1 million, nigga, I must be worth 10.
Yeah, then I'm obviously worth more than that.
Come on, man.
Just to piggyback off of what you said. I mean, you right. So
Rachel, so we actually thought about renting. I actually thought about renting this property out a few times. Like I said, this is before everything went haywire, because we was about to get like a little apartment or something, just chilling. But like I said, now when the apartment fucking rent is more than my mortgage, it's like, nigga, that's ridiculous. So we kicked around some stuff. We still ain't sold on that as of yet, but yes, I get what you're saying about basically renting out and letting that shit pay for the property, and then going getting you and acquiring another property from that point forward.
But just about that, like, there's not people buying up these properties; it's companies buying up
businesses. Yeah,
it's companies buying up this shit. It's not actual people. It's companies with this shit, and then they renting out and doing whatever with these astronomical prices. It's not people. So like when like you said, when somebody calling you, it's somebody from a company. It's not somebody calling to get it for another. Exactly. They getting it for a company so they could make money off of it.
And see, this is why, because Rachel, another thing, so I think I shared this with y'all before. My grandma passed away a couple years ago, and her and my grandfather's property, their home was like right in the city of Atlanta, like nigga, like right around the corner from the old Turner Field. That
Turner Field is so, but his grandparents' place is basically like damn near in the heart of the city, like in the center.
So
give y'all context,
proximity because of how close it is to the city. Their house was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. no garage, just a driveway. A little hangover thing, whatever case may be. Carport, yeah, thank you. Anyway, not a big home, none of that shit. When she passed, me and P, we had a long talk about it. I wanted to buy her property for us. When I say us, I'm talking about me and my immediate family, because this before everything started booming. I'm like, y'all don't see this? Like, nigga, we like you like what y'all saying, sacrifice and get. Let's go ahead and let's go and get the property now. We can build, fill it out and fix some shit later. But let's just get our hands on it so it's owned, so we can own that bitch. Because you hold on to it for a little while, that shit is gonna be through the roof. My grandma property, and my house is worth $312. Estimate, just a rough estimate there. If this house is worth $312, and this is and this,
what are you counting?
is it 4
bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that other room doesn't count as a bedroom.
Yeah, ain't no closet in. And this is a 4-bedroom, 3-story, 3-4, and all that kind of shit. And their house is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. That house gonna sell for more than this property gonna sell. Not because of the house, it's because of where it's located. Yeah. And I saw that, and I knew it, and I couldn't. Only reason we couldn't buy it, and actually we could have. You know what, P? I realized something. We actually could have bought that property. I didn't know that you can use your 401k as down fucking payment. Because we didn't buy the house because when we went look into it, because we own this house, or not own, because we was buying this house already on the books. Everything else after this is gonna look at as investment property.
Yeah, so that was what the issue was.
Yeah, so we had to pay a percentage of down payment on the property. But
you had to basically we had to qualify for a conventional loan.
Yeah,
and it would have been like 20% down or something like that.
And I was like, oh shit, I approved for the conventional loan. I thought we might be able to get that situated, but as far as the down payment, I was like, we don't have, let's just say the house was 100,000. So what you said, 20%? Mm-hmm. So we didn't have 20K to send around, but we did.
Yeah, right now their house is valued at almost 300,000.
Bruh, did you hear what I'm saying, T?
And they sold it for only 120.
120. That means we had to come up with what, $30-some thousand. We had it in the 401k shit. We could have got it in the 401k.
24,000.
20. Close enough.
20. Close
goddamn enough. I'm just saying. I didn't know this information that I didn't know anything about. That you can use your 401k as that, because this paying bills what people do.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. But yeah, just a little information for y'all, man. If you got 401k, you're trying to buy some property, you can use that. If you can pull that 401k out, yeah, you have to do the penalty, but the upside of it is what you're getting for it. Just pay a little penalty and keep moving. Because the property you're going to get is going to pay for that penalty 10 times over.
Now you can take out the 401k as a loan.
Yeah. Well, I thought with 401k you take it as a loan that it has to meet certain requirements, right?
Mm-hmm.
It might depend on
do a hardship, or it had to be a hardship loan. It couldn't be a regular loan or something like that.
But we used to have was regular loan.
Yeah, but when they changed to United, I think it was that it had to be a hardship loan.
Yeah.
And so there were certain qualifications for that.
But regardless, like I said, y'all can use your 401k, man. Like I said, I wish there was somebody knew in that moment. We would have got that property. And they said the folks who got it, the lady who got it, my mama knowing all this kind of shit, she fixed it up. Like I said, she's currently renting it out. It looks great. They did a great, redo of the house, whatever. But I wish could have stayed in the family for one, and we could have made a lot of money off that property. Like I said, as far as Airbnbs and what I'm saying, like renting it out, shit, like, bro, house was a gold. That's a gold mine, bro. Location wise, that's a steal, man. But my family, and also I don't think my family really wanted to sell it to me, but if we had the money, I would told them kiss my ass. I'm gonna buy this shit.
Or even if you just want to stand it for yourself, like you said, keep it.
Well, I think the initial thing was to put one of my siblings in it, and then get some work done, et cetera, et cetera. But it's all good. It's all good. Well, y'all, it's about 9:55. We're gonna try to head to this black business. Black business. Let's see. I got a good one for y'all today. All right. Booyah. So, excuse me. So what I got for y'all today is an app. Ha ha. This is an app. I can't pronounce. Can you pronounce that, P?
Oh, I can't see.
Miiriya.
No.
Dwayne, pronunciation.
Mirror.
There you go. Whatever Dwayne said.
Mariah.
Mariah. Okay, all right, that too. So this is an app, people. As you see right here in the link, the bio, Mariah is an app that lets you shop thousands of different black-owned businesses in one app, which is very true. Just go click the link. They got iPhone, Android. Yeah, just for you to download the app or whatever case may be. But yes, so like I said, I have the app on my phone currently. It's an easy app. Very very friendly. What's called it? Very old people friendly. Very simple. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
I thought it was Birdman right here, y'all. My bad. But yeah, like you said, we know we like to give y'all black business every Friday. I said, hey man, when I give them 1,000 plus black businesses in one setting. I'm trying to put up my phone so I can show y'all how it looks. Here you go. Here we go. So hold on, let me go back to the main screen, y'all. Here we go. So this is how the app looks when you go in there. Like I said, it's very easy. You can search the stuff. It's the vendor list on here. Search bar up top. You go through the categories you want to. App take you right to the categories. You got all kind of things from adult to food to games to fashion to art, everything, man. Let's go to adult and just see what they got going on here. Here we go. Hey, YouTube, this is for learning purposes. Here you go. These are adult black dildos by black companies, as you can see. Different things, some outfits, some vibrators. Oh, look at all these roses. You know the roses is a hot thing. Look at all them dildos and outfits and stuff. Yeah, Michelle, I'm talking to you. Look at all this for you. You got your butt plugs. I think it's butt plug. Anyway, but yes. So just to name a few things, like I said, you can go in there, click the link, download the app, go through it, find you everything in here is black owned, it's a black business. It's a great way, man, for you to find most black businesses for different things you may be looking for, and support black business. I can tell y'all today, me and P supported black business. Two of them today, actually. I might go enjoy once I get out here with y'all. And then like spending black dollars with black people. That's why I tell you. It's so rewarding. I think we supported black business yesterday too, then.
What?
The
Green Love Kitchen.
National Sport too. Cause she did Green Love Kitchen. I did some niggas on the side of the road.
Oh yeah.
Pause. I ain't doing.
It was barbecue.
Yeah, Jamaican barbecue actually. Michelle, you say you already got the app because you're awesome, Michelle. You see, me and you be ahead of the curve. We understand what's going on out here in the world. So yes, so continue to use the app, Michelle, and everybody else, man. Like I said, just go on there, browse like you do anything else.
Right.
Just see if something catches your eye, and go from there. Have fun with it, man. Shit.
Black businesses pay their mortgages, man.
You said who?
Help these black businesses pay their mortgages, man, because it's sky high, man.
It is, bro. Now the mortgage ain't sky high. The rent sky high.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. It used to be your ass got an apartment because you want to pay that mortgage. Nigga, it's the opposite now.
Right. If you can get a mortgage.
That's a whole nother thing.
Stuck in the apartment now because you ain't know where to go.
Facts. And people like Piazza growing garden stuff in the front yard. You know, you drive around like I ain't moving here. Look at this ghetto ass shit. I'd be like, good, get your ass around here.
I didn't know Jada Pink and Wesley Snipes used to date.
I didn't know either. Good for Jada. But oh, I heard you talking about the garden earlier too about being in the front yard and this and third. They gonna really hate us though, because we're gonna put a lot more shit in their front yard.
Rachel took some pictures of, gave me some good ideas.
Yeah, Rachel, her house set up, if I'm not mistaken, she has like a gate, and then like a gate, you walk into her front area off the sidewalk, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, Rachel. That's when I saw her video when she was showing some of her plants. I believe that's what I saw. A little bit I saw. But anyhow, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. Dwayne got a thing for the people, brother.
It's real in the field, man. Just stay abreast of everything that's going on. Be safe. Be safe. Keep your family safe. You can. Just try to stay out of harm's way. And also, the Google stock split is coming up. I want to say either this Monday or next Monday. Coming up, it's a 20-to-1 split. So it's about along the lines of Amazon split. So it'll be in the low hundreds, probably like 120, 130, something like that when it splits. You don't have to buy it right away as soon as it's split, because the split prices ain't going nowhere. Like once it's split, it's probably gonna stay around the same price for a long time, for a while. So hell, the Amazon split price is actually lower than what it split at. So you gotta jump on it as soon as it split. But if you are interested in doing it, just by the way, Shopify did a 4-to-1 split maybe a few weeks ago. So their initial price was like $300 some odd. Now the stock is like 30 some bucks, so $35. But getting back to Google, yeah, it should be splitting either this Monday or next Monday, and it's a 21 split, and the parent company is called Alphabet. So you don't be looking for Google. You're gonna be looking for Alphabet, the parent company that runs Google or whatever. So it's two separate stocks. It's like a and a C stock or A and a B stock, something like that. So I'm not sure if both of them are splitting or just one of them, but just look up Alphabet and you'll see it, or just Google, and it's a 20-to-1 split, so it'll probably be in the low hundreds. So that's something good to invest in. Cause like the Google and the Amazon one, they I don't want to say they're too big to fail, but it's gonna pay off eventually. I mean, it's Amazon and Google. I mean, everybody shop on Amazon, and don't nobody look up Bing to find out information. So, I mean, that's all I got.
What's the other search engine? Not search engine people use for buying shit. It was out way before Amazon was. You be bidding and shit.
eBay,
yeah. I don't heard people not use too much eBay. But that's great advice, Dwayne. Great advice.
eBay. It's been a long time since I bought something off eBay.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah,
I bought computer software for this computer off of eBay.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're a dinosaur. But
Okay.
you vintage.
eBay about like MySpace and AOL.com about now.
You buy that shit off eBay, you damn near think you finna get a virus. Cause you're like, nigga, this shit updated.
I'm sorry, just to add on the Amazon thing. You said something. I don't know if y'all know, but Amazon also got like a overstock outlet area on their website that I don't think nobody really know about.
I don't.
Sure. I've heard about it, but I didn't know how to access it. And the video I saw didn't tell you.
Amazon.com outlet. I think I got it because I think I bookmarked it yesterday, and they supposedly sell like overstock type deals.
Say
So
the website again, because soon you went to the good part, your whole shit cut out like you did on purpose.
Jeff Bezos does that.
Mm.
He don't want nobody to get no deals. If he knew better, I mean, we paying for his fuel to Mars. What the fuck? But it's Amazon.com/outlet.
Okay.
Or you could just Google it and like the overstock part of Amazon. It'll say Amazon outlet or whatever. It's not like prevalent up there. You gotta like kind of search for it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's all I got.
Appreciate it. Pete, you
Now,
got
come up like that now. It ain't like, I mean, but you probably might find some deals, but it ain't like, you going on Alibaba or Wish or something and computer.
to the clearance section in Walmart.
Yeah. But
you might find a little treasure hand though.
Yeah, it's got some stuff up there. So yeah.
Nothing for PPP.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
What time?
6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
For what?
Wine and design.
Okay. She said it. I ain't said.
And then design. Well, y'all talking about tomatoes and onions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Among other things, and how she keep trying to tell me this ain't your shit.
Hey, you hear me? As soon as y'all going to the Chinese vegetables.
Huh?
Y'all say going to
nigga, man. we growing a bunch of miniatures.
Yeah,
get a miniature horse to go out as miniature damn vegetables you got.
Corns and peppers and stuff that be in the Chinese food and stuff.
and the only pepper we got that was big, it was nasty. So
I put some salt on it, man.
Nah, I ain't want you helping that pepper, brother. It's a paprika pepper, so it's actually meant for you to dry out, grind, and all this kind of shit. We just being niggas and just ate it because it was our first thing that really came out. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool though. We ain't tripping. It's processed. We threw away tomatoes. I'm not tomatoes, potatoes, like 2 days ago because we thought it was all rotted.
That was
yesterday because we thought it was rotted. Then come find out looked like the ash was growing, so we had to stop and just let them do what they gonna do. So it's a work in progress.
I already told them all.
Are you talking about it?
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, y'all gotta get some potatoes, man, because that's a good food to have. I mean, an easy one that you can do anything with.
Fast and it bears good fruit. So
yeah,
a good yield comes from that.
What about watermelon too? You ever think about watermelon?
We have. I think that good watermelon on the ground. Yeah, that's our big thing.
Even if we started in a pot, it's gonna go down, and I don't want to grow stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all should just look at the history of like watermelon and stuff. Like it's pretty interesting. You know how like the stigma of watermelon with us.
Well, I know the history. It's basically.
I mean, for the audience in general. For the 3 people that's listening. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting.
See, now you got me curious. What you hear about it? Because I'm curious. Man, let me say what I hear and tell me if the story sounds familiar to your story.
That well, like when the slaves were freed and stuff, like during freedom times, and like for the slave that former slaves and stuff, were growing watermelon to make money and make good, and it was a good fruit and everything, and then so they put the stigma behind it, the basic another way to destroy
the black fortunes. That's
right.
basically what you do. That's why I was telling you earlier, bro. Every time we try to do something, it's like, nigga, do you hate? I ain't never seen this much hatred and evil for one group of people. It's like, did I fuck your bitch? Like, what's wrong?
Dude, they hate other white people. That's other white people.
Yeah, but see, they might hate other white people, but they don't hate them much as they hate us.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it's just crazy. Like you have hatred for everybody. And so
No. I was telling people. Me and Pietro having this conversation earlier about it. We were driving. I'm like, it's crazy. Every major city has some kind of Chinese area, has some type of Mexican area, has some Italian area. Nigga, we don't have. Every time we try to do anything similar, they tear it down. It's like, what the fuck? Like, y'all let people come from all over the world and establish themselves into ingrain into our communities and stuff. But here we come. It's like, oh, nigga, how dare you? Like, come on, bro. Y'all need to tear it up, bomb it up, shoot it up, whatever the case may be.
Yeah. But, you know.
Rachel said she's trying to rob me this year. Peace says on struggle bus right now. She's hoping to bounce back. It's gonna bounce back, Rachel. It's gonna bounce back. And I see what you're saying about the grill and paprika. It's over with. That paprika already been swallowed. Shit out and everything else. But hey,
all I will provide, so you know, at the end will rain. So
fast.
It's gonna be all right. Everything.
Well, y'all have a safe rest of your evening. Be safe tomorrow. Keep your head on swivel. Please be mindful of your surroundings. We will see you tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Wine Design. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all sharing this time with us. Peace.
Assalamu